All right, so I have a cross post. This will be posted on the Match Coats Instagram, and it will also be posted on the Story Pipe Instagram. And the reason why this is a cross post is because there's a little bit of both in this one. I moved some of my content that I was putting under the Match Coats that was very emotionally exploratory and vulnerable stuff. Not everybody wants that right here, all up in your face. Um, so I accept that. If you're open to that kind of stuff, or if you value it and you're looking for it, you can go to the Story Pipe and follow. But as a musician, as an artist, I wrote this song called "Trying to Be Known," and I'm gonna sing it here in just a little bit too, for anybody who's curious about what's going on here. But I also want to do a little bit of deeper dive. So I'll do the song first for anyone who's interested in following the Match Coats on that journey, and anybody who wants to hear some of what I'm feeling behind it, we'll go there next. So I'll put this aside for a moment and just play the song, and whoever wants to go further, hang on. And if you don't, it's all good if you sign off. And I appreciate you coming on the musical journey. The stuff that's deeper is always when you're ready. I think that's how it's been in my life. I think anytime somebody has forced something that feels dishonest, it's always made me wonder, like, what is that serving? Because I don't want to pretend along that it's serving me when it feels like it's only costing me, and I don't want to pay. I don't feel safe. So, do your healing journey in a way that works for you, in a way that makes sense to you. Because if you're not in the driver's seat of any of that, then it's probably not your healing journey. It's probably someone else's. So here we go. Trying to be known. My folks had their own lot, 3 boys, roof and table, did the best they knew how, and often was able. They were kids too once, bills don't feel, some things won't wait for your wounds to heal. But something I'm learning as I make my home, as I've suffered enough this to take hold. My heart aches inside me from places I've roamed. My heart aches inside me trying to be known. Stop showing that heart, boy, folks who don't know. Your heart aches inside you trying to be known. Hurt folks can hurt you, so what can you do? You want from them something they cannot give you, and a reaction made from the years won't teach a heart patience or steady our fears. But something I'm learning as I make my home, as I've suffered enough this to take hold. My heart aches inside me from places I've roamed. My heart aches inside me trying to be known. Stop showing that heart, boy, to folks who don't know. Your heart aches inside you trying to be known. right, so trying to be known. All right, so this is your chance to go away now if you don't want to eat deeper. But for the rest of you who do have an agreement with exploring, hang around. This could be helpful. I came across this. I follow the holistic psychologist on Instagram. Really cautious about the content I put in front of me from the self-help or inner work and inner architecture community. Just like everything, things come in fashion, they go, and I just know I'll just speak as myself. I've wanted to heal from what hurts me my entire life, but I haven't always had the best tools. And when the tools came along, it was from an advocacy and ethics filter that helped me be able to even trust. And so I often follow. I'm always sorting from people who've got that filter, the ethics and advocacy, and Dr. LaPierre, if I'm saying her name right, to me seems to have that filter. So something that was on a post this last week from it's about childhood emotional neglect really hit me hard. And it was this first little slide of the post. It says, childhood emotional neglect is when parent figures don't have the awareness or resources to notice, respond, or help you work through your emotions. So, it hit me so hard the other day. I think so much of who I am as a person, like what I've gone to words for as an artist, what I've been trying to say about anything in this entire time I've been alive, is connected to this. It's connected to not feeling safe. And at some point in my journey, I came to this understanding that beyond myself, my parents grew up in a world that felt the same way, and so did their parents, and so did their parents. And this is just the way of every generation until we heal and we set something new in motion, like healing and spreading healing instead of spreading pain. But this one hit me so much because this post helped me be present to the way I see myself as an adult, looking at the kid in me that wants to process how I feel but just doesn't feel safe, like there's time to. Doesn't feel safe to explore, doesn't feel safe to heal and to grow. But through this post, it just brought me to being with a younger version of myself that was like, okay, yeah, they didn't have the resources to notice or respond or help you work through your emotions. And so, as an artist, I've been looking for words in my entire life. I didn't know I was an artist. I didn't know. It's so funny, like, artists sometimes can be a designation to people who are artistic. I actually think we all are. But I didn't know my entire life I was looking for something to help me be seen. But it kind of corresponds to the tools, or lack of tools, that everyone in my family have had. And it's honest, because it's like, this is the norm. So, trying to be known was my first expression as an artist, and admitting that this has been the way things are. This is the way things always have been. And so in the chorus of that song, I'm singing, my heart aches inside me from places I've roamed. My heart aches inside me just trying to be known. I'm laughing. There's nothing funny about that. That hurts. I think I'm laughing so I don't cry. I know what that feels like. My heart aches inside me just trying to be known. Our family and the people that are in charge of loving us don't always have the tools to notice, the resources even, to notice what we're feeling, to know how to respond and make room for some of the big feelings we're feeling. They may not have room on their own journey for what they're feeling. So how do they be present to something that's big that we're feeling? This is hard. This is hard to think about. But I feel like it's worth looking at, because this is what makes the world of pain go round. Well, I want to know what makes the world of healing go round. And that's why I'm an artist. I want to bring songs. I want to make music. I want to help process. I want to bring my gifts to bear. I know that they're shaped in pain. I know that they're shaped in feeling like I've got to work hard to be known and understood. But I don't care. It's my journey. I can use it. This is my life. If I get to have any say in it, if I've went through this stuff and what I have to bring to bear on this side of it all is these tools, then damn it, I'm bringing my gifts to bear. So anyway, this whole post today is to help anyone who could use it connect with that reality that our parents or our caregivers didn't always have the tools to notice what we're going through or feeling, the resources to respond, to make room. And that reality of emotional neglect can just be so difficult, and it doesn't begin with us. They may not have those tools because the household they grew up in didn't have those tools either. Back, every generation, for hundreds of years. I know why some people need a break from this. Taking all that in is difficult. It takes a lot of courage. But maybe like Mr. Rogers says, when it looks scary out there, just keep looking for the helpers. They'll help you map what's forward and where to go next. Look for the helpers when you're afraid. Look for the helpers. All right, so I'm Gabriel Akins from the Match Coats. This will be on my Match Coats Instagram. This will be on my story pipe Instagram. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks for coming along. I hope I brought you something that you value or that helps you along your way when you're ready. All right. Wish you the best.